What you lot saying, man? I'm Steely.
I'm Gappy.
And you're watching HDVSN News.
We thought it was important to shed light on the Mark Duggan situation. What happened today, we found out that there was an inquest for his death. And what happened?
And basically, an inquest means a judicial inquiry to ascertain the facts relating to an incident, usually decided by a coroner, and in some cases in front of a jury. So usually if there's like a violent or unnatural death or uncertain of the death, that's when an inquest will come in, innit? So really you're just figuring out who, when, where, how and why
a death happened. So like basically, as we know, Mark Duggan was shot dead in 2011 in Tottenham by the police. There was loads of different variations of the story. At first we heard that it was basically because he shot the police, and then we heard that he just brandished his weapon, and then we heard that he threw his gun out of his cab that he was driving, that he was in, and ran away from the police and was shot. So there was loads of different stories which were important because firstly, when you're told that Mark Duggan was shot because he shot the police, then you're like, oh, okay, he got disarmed because he was trying to murder the police. Yeah, and then you hear, oh yeah, it's because he brandished the weapon. So you think, oh, all right, cool, he was being a danger to the public, a danger to society. Then you hear, oh, he threw a gun out the window. Then you think, okay, so if a man throws a gun out the window and starts running, you kill him. That makes perfect sense. You throw a gun out a window, you run away, and then you're shot dead by the police. What was the harm? If you wanted him to catch him, you could have disarmed him by shooting him in the leg. Look at the situation that happened in Woolwich.
Bro, there's been bare situations. That Woolwich one, the other guy, what was my man's name, bro? Who just went around and started laying down his girlfriend and stuff like that. And Jakes could have lenged him.
But they didn't.
No, they did leng him in the end, but he chose to not go peacefully. I can't remember the guy's name for the
Moat.
Yeah, that's the one. Moat, bro. Look at that. He's going around slapping people down, bro.
For the longest time, because it weren't just for like 20 minutes when you're in the cab and bam.
It's a sad world, bro.
So like, thinking about it, without even any of the details, just like the raw basics. The guy's driving, the guy's a passenger in a cab. Yeah, we heard that he actually contacted his brother in the cab saying, yo, police are behind me, they're following me. It's getting peak.
We got peak real quick, but even thinking about that, what happened to this taxi man, bro?
Where's the cabman? Because in the inquest, there's no comment from the cabman, but in a case that in a trial for
Hutchinson,
the
guy that was meant to drop the Strally on Mark, the cabman was saying, nah, bro, I didn't see no Strally, nothing. And then within saying that again, apparently the cab, like the actual car, was taken from the scene by the Jakes and then put back on the scene later. Why?
So it makes you think, did Mark Duggan actually have a gun on that day?
It's getting bait.
Did he actually have a gun?
What do you think?
Because I don't know anymore.
I don't know. There's too many.
How can the story change from he shot at me to he threw a gun out the window? That's a big difference.
Big difference, bro.
That's a big difference, you know.
Bro, even think about it, yeah? I'm going to drop something on you, lot. Approximately about 340 people of ethnic minority has died once being in contact with police. And that's been over, what? It was 12 years up in
2011?
Yeah.
And no police has been convicted.
None.
Of those 340 people that's died. None.
And that's just what we managed to find out. There probably is other ones. But you never hear about this. That's practically like one each, month.
For 12 years.
Bro, come on, man.
It's ridiculous. Like, even we look at the case of if, for example, I was a martial arts expert, I have to apply for a license because I'm now a weapon. I could be considered as a weapon. And so say for example, if I was out at a nightclub and an altercation happened where somebody was trying to attack me and I killed that person because I've got superior strength due to my martial arts, I would go to jail for murder.
Wick!
For probably manslaughter or something like that. What happened to manslaughter? Because this is manslaughter.
Proper is.
If you didn't mean it, it's manslaughter.
Bruv, they shot him with a dum-dum, bruv. You know what that means? That means it's gonna go inside you and explode. That's lethal force, bruv. Like, no matter what. You're
dying. You have no... If you're shot in probably anywhere top half of your body with one of these bullets, you probably have no chance.
It's gonna slap some type of organ. It's gonna cut some type of vein. Like, you're finished, bro.
So why are we entrusting the police with these kind of ammunition if they can't even certify the reasons for why they're killing people?
It don't make no sense, bro.
Why should they be rolling around with these dum-dums if they're just going to be killing innocent people? Because this isn't the first. They killed that the Menzies guy in Stockwell.
2005 with a dum-dum. And that was not legal to have.
At that time.
Yeah, the Jakes weren't allowed to be firing dum-dums, bro.
And then the reasons why they legalized these bullets is so that they don't hit innocent bystanders.
So, for instance, if it was the clapman, it's just going to go inside you and explode. It's not going to pass right through and wig down someone else.
But nobody had been hit before.
Yes, we scoured the internet for time, looked in different sources, trying to find where the Jakes have slapped down an innocent bystander. We can't find it. So why do we need these dum-dums, blood?
So I want to ask you guys, do you guys think that this inquest was fair? Do you think that the jury got it right? Based on the fact that they got to decide, is it lawful or unlawful for the police to have shot Mark Duggan? Also, I want you guys to tell us if you think police should have armed police should have these dum-dums if they're gonna just kill people for no reason, and also what you think should have happened to the police. You feel that if you've got any peace of mind, just literally leave it in the comment below, because we want to display to people that, yeah, like, we're not happy, because I'm not happy. Are you happy?
Let us know, man. We'd love to hear back from you, lot. Trust me, because if it's happening in that community, it's going to affect your community. It's all one big community at the end of the day. So we all...
Because that could have been your brother.
Easily, bro. Easily could have been your brother, your uncle, your dad, whoever, blood. So think about it.
Lastly, I would like to say, this is not about race. It's not about, it's a black man. No, it's not about race. Because it could have been a white dude too.
Still would have made this video.
In fact, he was mixed race, so he was half white. You know, so it's not about race. I'm not trying to say, yeah, black people are only getting interrogated, and no, it's about the people that don't have money. In fact,
straight. That's where it is now. If you don't have P, you're black now, bro. You're ethnic now. Even no matter what you are, now you don't have P, you're one of us now, bro. You know, like that. So it's got nothing to do with that. It's just about what's fair and what isn't fair. And man getting wigged down and being unarmed, I think that's unfair, isn't it? So what do you lot think, man?
Take care.
Peace. Now lastly, we want to send our condolences to the family, because obviously it must be like a real hard time, and obviously I can only sympathise and empathise with you, like I'm not in that position, but as you can see from people around the globe, around the UK, that the people do care about this, and yeah, man, we're just sending a lot of love to your family right now. And
it's not going unnoticed. Like, we don't even, this is the first news coverage we've ever done, and you know, we felt that it was a time, we were sitting in the office, we was listening to the radio, and we said, you know what, we can't do this, we've got equipment in our room, and we can't just sit here and just watch these things happen and not say anything, because tweeting one thing is not good enough, and you know, even this video isn't good enough, but at least we're trying to do something, you know.